I'm teaching you how to sew in less than 10 days so that you can turn your dream wardrobe into reality. Part 1, Sewing Machines 101. The first thing that we need to do is ground ourselves in the two most common types of sewing machines. The first one being your standard home domestic sewing machine, and the second one being a serger or an overlocker. Now, your standard at-home sewing machine is going to be the one that you use the most. This is what you'll do the straight stitch, the back stitch, the zigzag stitch. You can create buttonholes and even do decorative stitching. I like to think of this as you're making a cake, and this is the tool that you're going to use to actually bake the cake portion. The second most common machine you'll see is a serger, also known as an overlocker. You can use those two terms interchangeably. This is basically a tool that you use to finish the raw edges of your fabric so that it doesn't fray. I want to make a cautionary note. This is not a replacement for a regular sewing machine. So many people ask me all the time, can I just get a serger or overlocker instead of a sewing machine? And the answer is no. If the standard sewing machine is what you use to make the cake, then think of the serger as the icing. You can't just have a cake full of ice. The standard sewing machine is what you're using to actually construct the garment, and the serger and the overlocker is what you're using to finish the raw edges of the garment. They do two completely different things, but if you're a beginner, make sure that you invest in a sewing machine before you invest in a serger or an overlocker. You're going to be wasting your money if you try to get both of them at the same time, or if you try to get this one before this one. Come back for part 2, where I'm going to teach you what all these buttons and dials mean so that you can learn how to thread your machine.